Hello students. So our next topic is man wildlife conflicts. So first of all, there is a negative interaction between the human and the wild animals. It is why? Just because of the destruction of the habitat loss. Correct. So this is the main reason. If we are destroying the habitat, the home of the wild animals, they are going to get in. They are the ones which are going to get enter in the cities. Correct. So it is the main reason why the man and wildlife conflict is taking place. So it causes injury, it causes both to humans also and to the animal also. So there is a great injury, loss of life for the human and as well as for the wildlife. So first of all, due to the deforestation, due to the habitat loss, there is resources which are getting limited. Correct, for the animals. That is why they are entering into the cities where the people live. So as the animals they enter into the cities, to the village area, they cause damage to the crops. They also cause a great injury and damage to the livestock which the humans they are rearing. And the wild animals they also causes damage to the human property. And this is how, as the animals they enter into the human places like the cities, what is done is the wild animals have been killed by the forest department, by the people. So it causes decrease in the wildlife population. So this is how there is a loss of life of the wild animals. So here the human and wild conflict is taking place. So the animals they enter into the places where the humans they are living, they are dwelling. So for the human welfare and for the safety of human, for the economic and social cost, the animals they are being killed. So the main reason is because we have damaged the forest area where they used to be the home of the animals. So their animals habitat it has been shrinked. Why? Because of the deforestation, right? That is why for the food reason the animals they enter into the city places. We all know as the population they are growing, every year the population it is growing, and to meet the food requirement the deforestation is also done. So deforestation it causes reduction, depletion of the species which will move into the urge of extinction. Correct. So the here the a natural wildlife, the biodiversity is it is greatly reducing. So there is a kind of an overlapping between the humans and the animals dwelling places, due to which as the dwelling places the habitat is reduced, the animals they become endangered. As the animals some of them they are extinct, for survival of the another species which are depending on the extinct species, their survival is also at the problem. Okay, so the endangered species they will move towards the extinction. Next, here we are going to start with a new topic that is called as biological invasion. Biological invasion, this is one of the main reasons which affect the dimension of life on the earth. Alright, so invasion result when species colonizes new geographical region which are distinct from the existing population. So first of all, biological invasions, they are the one. So here the new species they enter into a completely different region. So here if we talk about a species, okay, this is one species and this is another species. So here whenever from a new particular area species enter into a place, so this is a kind of an original place. Yeah, here this is a kind of an original place. So here this species, the new species, it has entered into a new, this has entered into an original place where the already species they used to live. Okay, so here it means this new species it is completely non-native to this area. So what is going to happen is here there is going to be a competition like taking place. So if the new species population it increases, so it is going to eradicate the population which was already living in that particular geographical area. Right. So this is how it causes a great damage to the original species which was already inhabiting in that area. So invasive species it is a threat to biodiversity biodiversity. So it threatens the diversity of plants also, animals also, and insects also. So there are total about 157 invasive species that has been enlisted by the Zoological Survey of India. So there is a spread of the new species and to a completely new ecosystem. So it all are taking place majorly because of the anthropogenic activities like the transportation. It is one of the reasons where a new species it entered into a new ecosystem. So the original species which was living in that space, in that place, it is completely going to get shifted. So why the new species with it enter into a new ecosystem, why the number it increases so fast in a very less time? Why? Because first of all, they reproduce very fast, the rapid reproduction bisexually and asexually. So this is how they completely colonize this new place. And here main reason is the enemies, they are also absent, so they, that is why they grow very fast. And here they have a high dispersal ability, and they are the one which are able to survive in different climatic condition. So they have a phenotypic plasticity condition. So and they are also tolerant to this environmental new environmental condition. So here one of the example of these invasive species is, so here we have taken a plant that is Prosopis uh, juliflorain. It is one of the thorny plant. Okay, so it is one of the thorny plant in the dry parts of the northern India, where it is replaced by the native species like the Acacia, nilotica, and the spread of the South American flowering bush Lantana camara. Okay, that is in the south sub-Himalayan belt. So in the next video which we are going to study is about the conservation of biodiversity in situ and ex situ conservation. So here the lecture ends, and thank you very much.